Hi friends, welcome to my tutorial. Here I am going to tell you how React.js is used for writing the ChatGPT API code actually. Connect to ChatGPT actually using their ChatGPT API and using the React.js code I have written few programs which are there in front of you. Actually these are not the all I can say, but it will give you very good idea what you can achieve actually using these examples. I will walk you through each examples, so stay tuned. Don't forget to see all the videos, and I will say you just need to also hands-on also, otherwise it's of no use kind of. Why? Because you will understand what is going on, but unless you hands-on you will be not that much confident. And these are the sample examples assignments I have created only for the training purpose. So I have just tried to achieve few assignments. I will walk you through each assignment. So let's go and understand what is there in the code. So this is the first assignment. I have highlighted this one, text completion. So these are the sample questions which I have given. Just a shortcut, like on click of this, it displays the puts that text into this text box. That's it. Otherwise, you can write down your own questions. Rahul Gandhi's father name is, like, you need to give him scope to complete that statement and click on generate text. So it has written Rajiv Gandhi, right? So this is what is the text completion. So you can click on any of the options and you can see. But yeah, so one thing, these APIs, these ChatGPT APIs are not intended to give the similar kind of response every time. So this is very strange thing I am going to tell you. If you click on, let's say you ask father's name of Shri Narendra Modi, he is Indian Prime Minister actually. If you click once, it may say something about Pradhan Mantri Shri Narendra Modi, song for status, he is paid close attention to his governance, whatever. But if I click on generate text again, you see the text is different. So it is not guaranteed that every time you will be receiving the same text again and again. So be informed. You see the name he has changed. His father's name is not Kashiram actually. It's Mulchand, I think. So what we cannot expect the same thing. You see his name is Damodar Das Mulchand Modi. His grandfather is Mulchand and Damodar Das is Narendra Modi's father's name. So okay, so I will walk you through the code actually, what this code is doing. So let's say text completion. Let me find out. Okay, so this is the code which I have written. So let me explain what I have done. I will take just few minutes actually, not much. So as you understand, I have got this information from React, these plugins and whatever information is important for me. I have got the some questions from constants file which I have created here. Let me show you. Constants, yeah. So here you see here I have if you see some constant questions, default questions I have created so that I can use in the system here, which I was showing you a few minutes back. So these all questions are coming from the constants. Now I have imported this OpenAI because I had installed OpenAI actually, which I have already told you what is the needed. You need to do the npm install OpenAI and then this is the heading which you are looking at, this one, the top one. Okay, this is the heading. So it is not needed, but I have just provided that to beautify it. This is the bootstrap I have used, and then this is the component, text completion component I have written. What I did, let's start from this. Okay, what I did, I am showing the questions. This is the first thing. These questions are coming from there, and then if you see, these are the input text, input type actually, then button. This is the input type text, then this button generate text, and then clear text. On click of this generate text, the blue button, what I am doing is I am calling this generate text button. Let me explain what it is doing. It is calling the function asynchronously, okay, and it is getting the prompt value. Let me explain you step by step what it is doing. It is first of all starting the loading screen. Okay, I am clicking. You see there will be a loading button, loading text over there. You see this one. So it was very quick actually. So after that, it is getting the information from prompt val. So this prompt val, what is that? Is nothing but whatever text is there in the input box, in this box. So it will take that and it will send to the OpenAI.createCompletion method. So this is the model name is text DaVinci 002. You could use some other models also, which I have already explained. There are, it is not that you have to use only one model. There are alternatives, but cost matters actually. DaVinci is little bit costly, but it is more faster and gives more options. So I am sending prompt, and then maximum tokens I wanted is 50. So this maximum tokens parameter, always understand, always remember, these tokens include both whatever you are sending the data and whatever you are getting the data, the combination of both, addition of both. So if you, let's say, send 30 tokens from your input or query string or post message, then you can get maximum 20 tokens as a response, because you are saying max tokens equal to 50, and the maximum token you can use is 4096, and in some models it is 8192 also, 8192 tokens. And I have already explained what is means of token, how it understands and how it calculates the number of tokens and all. Okay, there are some websites wherein you can check also. What I did after that, this result variable, whenever I get, because this is a await function, it will wait until this API will respond, and then I will see if that API has given this response like result dot data dot choices array, and in the 0th element I will search for text. So I will get this variable into this, and I will set it. Where I will set it? Here. I will set it here, so that you guys can display. You guys can see that, and it is actually output. Okay. So as soon as I received the data from server, I will set the loading icon as false. This is just a logic. Okay. I am not doing any kind of rocket science here, nothing special, but I am just on the click of this button, I am sending the data to this function generate text. It is in fact sending request to this function and then getting the data and generating and putting into the translated text as an output so that you can see. That's it. So this is the text completion program which I have shown. So the only stuff here which I am not showing here is the API key, which you need to provide. I have kept it in a constant file, and you need to provide over there. This code, if you want, I can provide, but I will not provide my API key. You need to use your own API key because it's a paid stuff, it's not a free stuff. I need to pay for that. So just replace the key and you can use this code. I will provide this code for your reference so that you can reuse this. Okay. Thank you very much for staying with me. Let's move on to the another session. Welcome back, friends. This is Sam again. I am showing you the React.js code and accessing ChatGPT APIs inside React.js. So this particular lecture is related to the learn and response. Learn and get response, you can see. So what we need to do is, we will tell the system, we will provide the system with two inputs. Number one is what the system is, and the number two is what is the information we want to cater to the various users. So I will explain you everything. You will understand. This is very beautiful you can say creativity which ChatGPT has provided. So I have some examples. Let me run the examples so that you can understand what is the power of this learn and response model. So I am copying and I am telling the system that you are a grocery shop owner in Pune, Maharashtra. Your name is TechySam and you are very soft spoken male person or whatever. Soft spoken male. I will tell you how to utilize this data, how the system will utilize this data actually. This is the system information which I have provided. And now I will tell the assistant that since he is a grocery shop owner, you have only 4 items in your shop. That is wheat 40 rupees kg, rice is 50 rupees kg, grains is 100 rupees kg, cereals is 80 rupees kg. If any product is purchased 2 kg or more, we can give 10% discount on each item. Other items we don't have at this moment. That means I am teaching him that we only have wheat, rice, grains and cereals, and will be available in the next week after Monday. Today is Sunday, 30th April 2023. So I have purposely created this kind of paragraph so that you can understand what is going on. Let's start with very basic questions. I will ask him, who are you? Let's see what it answers. Okay, let me copy this first of all and provide it in the assistant here, and I'm asking him, who are you? Let's see what it says. Okay, who are you? So I am your virtual assistant. Okay, so I'm asking the same question again. Let's see. I am your digital assistant. Okay, I'm again clicking. I am Sam's assistant. Now, interestingly, from where he pulled this word Sam? How did he know my name? Actually, I have given him name as TechySam. Right here, you see, your name is TechySam. So he is considering, he's extracted this word only, S-A-M, and consider this is the man and Techy is not a man. So see, this is one of the intelligence he has shown. Now let's go further. I am asking, who are you? Your name and age. Let's see if what he responds. Okay, my name is TechySam. Number one, he is a smart, but he is extra smart. He is saying he is 25 years old. Anywhere have you seen I have given him his age or something? No, I have not provided his age, date of birth, year of birth, anything. But still he is saying he is 25 years old. I don't know like from where he get this kind of information. But this time I have again clicked on generate text and he is saying, I am TechySam. I am 26 years old. I am the owner of grocery shop in Pune, Maharashtra. Okay, this is very simple question. Let's go few steps beyond actually. Now I am asking which products you don't have in your grocery shop. I am not asking which products you have. I am saying which products you don't have. Let's see what it responds with. So I am saying, and he's responding very silly actually. And what happens sometimes, it is not that every time it will respond with sensible answers. Sometimes it responds like these answers also. I am again clicking on generate text. It will say the products which are not available in the grocery shops are fruits, vegetables, meat, fish and poultry. So this is interesting. Why? Because I have told him that we have wheat, we have grains, we have cereals and we have rice. That's it. And he has found out that in the grocery shop, apart from these products, these other products are also exist, and that's why it is saying. Okay, now let's proceed to the other question which user can ask. Now user is asking which other products you don't have in your grocery shop. I think this will be the same kind of answers, but don't have any other products he is saying, because I have mentioned we don't have any other product, other items we don't have. Okay, so let's move on to other questions. Some 3 interesting questions are there. So I am asking, any discount going on in your shop? So if you remember, I have said if any person purchases more than 2 kg any item, so we can give 10% on each item. Let's see if he considers. Yeah, so interestingly, he has provided the rates of all, and if any product is purchased 2 kg or more, we can give 10%. Okay, but understand one thing, I have not mentioned discount word anywhere. Oh, sorry, I have used. Sorry, I'm my bad. So now it has said 2 kg or more, and I will put this question: how much I have to pay if I purchase 1.5 kg of weight? Now weight is 40 rupees kg. As per my understanding, it should say 60 rupees, because half kg 20 rupees and 1 kg 40 rupees. Let's see. Okay, so it has calculated, you see, it has calculated 1.5 kg of weight, because I have given 1 kg rate and they would have to pay 60 rupees. This is what he is saying. Okay, that means he has done the calculation also. How much I have to pay if I purchase 3 kg of weight with your 10% discount? So now user wants to purchase 3 kg of weight. Weight is 40 rupees kg, that means 120 rupees. But ideally, out of 120 rupees, 10% discount, that means 12 rupees should be deducted, and that amounts to 108. Let's see what it does. Yeah, no, so something wrong. So calculation is wrong here, I think, because he is saying 102 rupees. This calculation is wrong. Let me try again. So 3 kg of weight cost 120 rupees after the 10% discount. This is also wrong answer. Yeah, so this is the correct answer. Total amount payable for 3 kg of weight, 3 into 40, he has given the calculation, and after discount 108 rupees. Let me ask him how much rupees. I am not sure if he is understanding or not. No, it is not understanding. It is saying discount would be 4 rupees. This is again wrong. But let's see. I wanted to show you the context, what it can do, what it cannot do. So this is what it is doing. Let me quickly go through the learning. So this is the learnings code which I want to go through quickly. Actually, if you see, I have imported this thing. This was I have already shown in the last assignment also. So this is the component which I am using, only one component you can see here. Okay, and let's start from this place. Now I am showing the questions. So questions is nothing for this, so it will not display anything. So this is the placeholder, and this is the input type text which we have put as his introduction, and then assistant introduction. I have teach something to assistant, like this information I have taught, and then the user query, wherein we are asking whatever questions we have. So as soon as user does this, when it clicks on generate text, it goes to here, calls the async call, then sends again to this one, create completion method of OpenAPI. I am using the model text DaVinci 002. I am passing the prompt, whatever user is typing. After that, typing means whatever information I need to send, all 3 parameters, this system, this assistant, and then user query. Then only he will understand and respond. Okay, so every time you will have to pass all these 3 fields in order to get the information from OpenAI. And then I am getting this response, and I am setting this response so that using this use state variable, set generated text. I will show you what it is doing. It is just setting the value in the generated text here, and this generated text is displayed here at the bottom. Here, this is the generated text. So you got the logic, right? I'm sending these three information to ChatGPT API, create completion API, and it will respond me this one based on some calculation, because what it does is it analyzes whatever I have given him as a system, then whatever I have given him as assistant, and then what is the user query, accordingly he will respond. Okay, so every time it will analyze everything. So you understand, like, it is not that if I am changing the user query, I will only send the user query to OpenAPI. No, this is wrong. I have to send all three items every time. Okay, so this was the learnings and teaching kind of mechanism. See wherever you can, use this use case and integrate into your website or mobile application whenever. Thank you very much for being with me. Stay in tune. Welcome friends, this is Sam again. So in this lecture I will show you the sample of ChatGPT with having the possibility of code correction. Let's say you have a code and you are having some kind of bug. You can say this as a bug fixer also, or correct the code, whatever. So I have purposely made some mistakes in this small code actually, and I want him to solve my code actually. Okay, so I am trying to send this code wherein I have purposely mistaken the value of var variable. Okay, so you see here in the beginning, and it has made it correct and responded me with the this one. So this was the example. Look, this was the very small example which the ChatGPT is fixing, but generally, let's say you have 200 lines of code and you are not understanding what is the problem. So you can paste it here and you can send that text. Why I am not sending? Because I will be charged for that much big information. But this is just a use case which I am showing. You can make the use of it. It's very, very important and very good thing. It will fix your issue and it will make it workable actually. Don't worry. So if you see here code correction, what I am sending as a prompt is code correction. Actually, you see correct this code, this, and then the code whatever I want you to correct. So this instruction is very, very important, whatever you are writing. So all you have to do is use the proper prompt actually, and I am not using any kind of other variables like top underscore p and other variables which will rectify the or make the different give the different answers, but you can play around with it. I am just giving you a helping hand so that you can do it by your own. You don't need to fear with ChatGPT APIs, because generally many students ask me this might be very difficult. It's very, very simple actually. It does not take much time to learn. The only good thing is how you integrate it with your use cases. This is very important. So you need to think about it. But I would say try this APIs. I am giving this code. Try this and let me know if there is any issue. Don't forget to change the API key actually, and accordingly it will work. So thank you very much for staying with me. Let's move to the next video. Welcome friends. This is again an interesting lecture wherein I will show you how to generate images using Dall OpenAI API using React.js. So in this model, what we do is we send the prompt, whatever we want. Let's say we need the images of a man and his wife with 2 kids, whatever you can imagine. Okay, whatever you can imagine, you send this prompt and ask ChatGPT to generate, and it will generate an image and display it here. You see now it has sent the request and this is the response. Okay, a man, woman and 2 kids. Now always understand, always remember, this chat generation image, this image generation technique which will generate the image for you, those faces were masked, those may not be the real people, and they will damage the eyes or something, so that there should nobody claim that their image is used, and it is real time generating these images actually. So if I write here 3 kids, and understand one more thing actually, if I send the same request again, it will generate the another image. It will not repeat the same image actually. So you see here, man and his wife and 2 kids. Okay, so it has generated. If I say 3 kids, it will generate 3 kids also. Like it will change the image and generate the man and wife with the 3 kids. You see here like this, and you look at the eyes. So it damages purposely so that no claim. So let me explain how I use this code, what I did. It is giving only one option, one image, but if you want, you can ask for the multiple images also. So here is the code of image create. You see on my screen. Here what I am doing is I am getting the prompt from here. This is the input type text. I am getting the prompt here, and then on submit I am calling this one generate text, and I am on generate image, and on this function, inside this function, I am sending request to image generations, this one image generations, and it will send the request to image alpha 001 model. This model is very very important. I have already explained you about the models. Prompt whichever I have entered, like this is the prompt, a man and his wife with 3 kids, and size I have mentioned 256 by 256. So always remember, there are currently only 3 image sizes are supported. Number 1 256, both everything should be square, so it should be 256 by 256, 512 by 512, or 1024 by 1024. Okay, and I am saying response format as URL, that's why it is responding me with the URL and displaying here in the image source. I can also demand JSON also, so that I can put it and display the image. I can do that also. So here I am calling, I am sending the header. This is very important. From the header you need to send the OpenAI key, and I have stored my API key here in the constants file in the data JSON object, and I am getting from there, and I am sending this request, this post request along with this header. I am sending to image/generations. This is the API which will be responsible to generate the image and respond back to you. So this was about the Dall E2 API which is generating the image for you. Okay, I have not provided the n value, n parameter. N is by default 1, but if I provide n value 2, it will respond with the array. I will show you in the next lectures actually. So thank you for being here with me and watching my videos. Comment me whatever you want me to share with me. Thank you very much. Welcome back, friends. This is Sam again. The next video which I am showing you on correcting the spelling mistakes using ChatGPT and React.js. So what I did here, I have given some options. Purposely I have provided this wrong spelling. If you see correctly, Japanese is wrong, English is wrong, burning country name, whatever. Actually I purposely provided the wrong information and sent to ChatGPT, so that not sure why it is giving some other context, but yeah, so this time it has given. So as I told you, every time ChatGPT can give you different answers, so don't rely on it. This is just a demo thing. I have not set the temperature, I have not set the top probability, anything. This is the default behavior which ChatGPT is doing. I am showing you. I am just sending this Japanese word, and then it has correctly replied with the correct spelling. Okay. Now I am sending the English, and it has responded correctly. So this is what the correction of the spelling mistakes using ChatGPT and React. So let me show you what it is doing. It is also the same actually. Everything is similar actually. On the generate text, I am sending the prompt, and in the prompt I am mentioning that correct the spelling and grammar of this text. So this has to be in the prompt. This is very, very important. Whatever you want from the system, you need to mention that you want the system to correct it, and then whatever prompt is there, prompt means what? This text, whatever is there in the text box, this is the prompt. So send the text, and it will respond with the corrected text. Actually it is still calling text Da Vinci 002, but you can also call query or ADA or whatever other Babbage. There are different algorithms, models which you can use, and it will give you response, and display that response here like this. So you will get this code, don't worry, and hope you understand. Everything else is same. I have already provided you other information what I have been doing. So always consider this one. This is very, very important, whatever you are writing. Okay, I hope you understand what I want to teach you here. Okay, thank you very much for listening. Thank you very much for being here with me. Let's move on. Back, friends, I am showing you how to get multiple images using Dall OpenAI API from the ChatGPT. So what you need to do is, there is an n parameter which you need to tweak so that you wanted desired number of images from the system. So right now I have hard coded to 1, 2, 3. If I say 2, it will provide me 2 images here itself. So let me show you what it did. If let's say I mobile handset in one hand of a blind man. Let's say I am typing something which I am trying to understand it. So it should return me 2 images as per my information. Yeah, so he is the blind man, you see, and he is showing the mobile handset. So what it does is, generally actually it on the fly creates the image whatever prompt you are sending, and I said I need 2 images of 256 by 256. Why? Because as I told you, images size should always be in 3 sizes, square sizes, 256, 512 or 1024. So I clicked on generate. It has responded with 2 images. I can get 3 images also if you want. Let's see, but this time it will respond with different blind minds, I think. Let's see. Yeah, you see, this is different people actually, So the code is very straightforward. Image variations, the code is very straightforward, and the only difference I think is, I have provided this number of images. This is, number of images is nothing but an n parameter. You know that. So all rest, everything is same actually, which I shown in the last lecture. And number of images I am demanding 1, 2, 3, 4, whatever. If I ask 10 images, I can get 10 images also. So this is quite straightforward. An image, you understand. I am providing this code. Just change the API key and start using this. And better, this is just a simple thing, but I would like you to incorporate these use cases and leverage in your project or your for your client. Thank you very much. Be in touch. Let me know if I can help you on any other thing. Bye bye. Welcome back, friends. This is the next lecture wherein I will tell you how React.js uses ChatGPT to get the text translated. Okay, so I have already explained few chapters, few lectures to you, and this is the forthcoming chapter. Here I have quickly created 3 language drop downs actually. This was very quick, and I have provided few options wherein you click here and it will go onto the text box so that you can send to the server and get some response. You see. So what I did here, it has clearly and very nicely given me the Hindi translation of this English text. So I have selected source language as English, I have selected destination language as a Hindi. That means I want this bot to translate my prompt, whatever prompt I am sending here, write a tagline for an ice cream shop, to Hindi language. So it has very beautifully done this. Let's try something else also. And it is not a foolproof system, in fact, actually, and it all depends on what model you are using, what is the value of top_p, that is top probability, and also what is the value of your that one variable. The variable name is, I am not able to recollect actually. So and so sometimes it gives, you see, it has given the correct answer here. So I was talking about the temperature parameter. There are two parameters which are very, very important: temperature and top_p. And always remember, don't confuse like any other developers. Temperature and top_p, when they are 0, they will give you correct results. Otherwise, if they are, as soon as you start increasing them, it can go up to 1 actually, from 0, 0.1, 0.2 up to 1 actually, okay, in the 10 steps. And if you increase the value of top_p, it will give you the different results which may not match actually, okay. So it can try it, it takes more risk actually, okay. So don't get confused if the value is bigger and it will give you the correct answer actually. It is the vice versa in fact. So this is the Hindi to English translation, or English to Hindi translation actually, okay. So it is not very very smart, but not because kahan paida hui thi, this English text kahan paida hui thi means it is considering Rajiv Gandhi as a female female person, that's what. So when I wrote where did male Rajiv Gandhi born, so he is saying Rajiv Gandhi kahan paida hua tha. So this is interesting actually. Okay, so let me walk you through this translation code actually very quickly. So translation is here, and if you see the same kind of stuff I am importing, and let's start from the bottom, from the return function. So this is the HTML which I am saying the select drop down, wherein I am asking him to select which language you want. Then I am asking user to select the destination language, and then this is the placeholder actually, and the prompt which I want ChatGPT to understand what I want from him. And the button, the blue button, this blue button, generate text. When I click on that, it will go to generate text. This function asynchronously it will call to OpenAI.createCompletion, and it will get the response in this variable, okay. So this is the format actually. Don't worry about the code, I will provide this code to you, and then it will put the text, translated text, into the use state. Using the use state, it will send the here at the bottom, generated text like this, okay. So this is the smaller code which I have written in the React.js actually. So I will provide this code also. You can write this code in Node.js, you can write in PHP, Java, anywhere, any language, okay. So this is what was related to the translation. Thank you for being with me.